Just when I thought the AI race couldn't get any crazier, boom, OpenAI dropped a bombshell. Deep research.
The prompt is, there's a TV show that I watched a while ago. I forgot the name, but I do remember what happened in one of the episodes. Can you help me find the name? Here is what I remember in one of the episodes. Two men play poker, one folds after another tells him to bet. And then a little bit more detail about the story. And the only additional information we were able to provide was, I think it was 5 to 10 years ago, but I'm not really sure. And the model is able to do online research and figure out, through reading a bunch of different sites and reasoning about the contents of those sites, the actual TV show episode that we're thinking of, which is pretty cool.
Is that the right answer? Was that the one?
That is the TV show.
Wow.
A model so advanced that is blowing competitors away and is just redefining what AI can do. But this keeps me wondering, is this a true leap or OpenAI is just responding to DeepSeek? Recently there was a new innovation which is DeepSeek. So is this a true leap in AI revolution or OpenAI is just responding to DeepSeek? But before we dive into all this, let's look at what deep research can do. As an AI agent that uses reasoning to synthesize online information and carry out multiple steps to perform research tasks, it takes your prompt and say, hey, is this the direction you want me to follow? Is this what you're talking about? It has follow-up questions, and when you provide the response or responses depending on the follow-up question and answer sessions, it starts to think, okay, based on this, this is where I need to go to, and it starts to perform the task. It will show you each activity is running. Okay, right now I'm on this site, I'm gathering this type of information, I'm gathering this type of information. It's conducting the actual research like humans will do, moving from one website to another, from one industry analysis, industry report or so to another. It's carrying out all of these things, and it thinks, the research takes about maybe 7-10 minutes, 30 minutes or more. And research has proven that the more it takes time to think, the more accurate the report is. So it is so amazing that it is a go-to research assistant.
As we mentioned, the deep research model can take a really long time to respond. So we generated some examples this morning to show you the range of different things it can do. And so we can look through some of them now.
Yes. Super long.
Very, very long.
We haven't solved the scrolling to the top problem.
Okay, so this is a finance problem. So I'm an investment analyst in a Silicon Valley VC firm. I want to analyze the market for civilian supersonic air travel and prepare a thorough investment memo, and then many other specifications. And so the model clarifies, and we provided some additional requirements for the memo. And then the model kicked off the task. And as you can see, it went and researched for 7 minutes, used 12 different sources, and then came back to us with quite a comprehensive report of the field. And you can imagine if you were doing this for your job, this would be quite helpful to bootstrap your research as you're doing your initial investigation. On humanity's last exam, a recently released benchmark from the Center for AI Safety and Scale AI, which tests the model's capabilities across a range of expert subjects, the deep research model reaches a new high of 26.6% accuracy. This test consists of around 3,000 short answer and multiple choice questions across a range of around 100 different subjects. And it's actually really cool if you see the trajectories and thinking process of the model, because it's actually very similar to how a human would solve a problem. So if I was given a really hard problem, I'd probably do some online research to try and help me figure out the answer. And we've seen examples, for example, in physics, where the model has to answer some hard calculation. It will look up an equation in an existing scientific paper and help that, and use that for answering the question. Or in a poetry example, the model had to identify a very niche poetic meter for a new poem. And so we saw it looking up examples of other existing poems and trying to help that, use that to help it reason through how to get to the answer.
Here is what makes it powerful. It synthesizes vast amount of information, saving you hours of manual searching, and it documents every claim. That's transparency. So it assures transparency by documenting every claim with citation, and apart from this, it finds a niche and non-intuitive insights like looking for rare academic papers or expert opinions buried in forums. It's an AI that does the heavy lifting for you, so you focus on making decisions and not just gathering data.
And then one final internal evaluation is a hallucination evaluation. And this model actually performs the best on that eval of any model we've released. However, it's still possible that it will hallucinate. So when you're making reports, make sure to check the sources yourself.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and make comments. You should also subscribe and turn on notifications to get more videos like this. See you in the next one.